Faith was a bright young girl, full of dreams and
Hi.
aspirations. Her parents had sent her far away to study law, a path they hoped would lead her to a successful future, but no one warned her about the dangers of the world beyond the safety of her family home. She arrived in the bustling city, filled with people, new experiences, and freedom. It was a world she had only heard about in stories, and now it was hers to explore. But among the many faces she encountered, there was one that stood out: beauty. You've got to experience everything, Faith. This city is full of opportunities. Don't just sit in your room reading law books. You need to live a little. Faith was young and naive, looking for acceptance in a new world far from home. Beauty, her new roommate, became her guide to the city's hidden pleasures. What started as innocent fun, a night out here and there, quickly became a spiral into confusion. Faith found herself surrounded by men, each one promising her love, affection, and excitement. But in truth, they were only offering her empty affection, and beauty, with her charm, encouraged it. All beauty, smiling sly. These guys, they'll spoil you, Faith. A little fun never hurt anyone. Besides, you're in control. You just have to know how to play the game. Faith was reluctant at first, but after she saw the joy on Beauty's face, the ability to afford anything you wanted, so she joined Beauty. She started wearing some of Beauty's sleeveless tops and open back wears, and soon caught the attention of many admirers. It was like a dream come true for her. She flew to a county of her choice, ate in the most expensive restaurant, and slept in the many five-star hotels with her sugar daddy, Mr. David, a senator, a man old enough to be her grandfather. She afforded everything, including iPhones and watches. Partying was an hobby for her, and drinking had become a partner of her now miserable life. She aborted unborn children 3 good times, but Faith didn't know that the game came with a heavy price. Months passed, and Faith's life, once full of promise, began to unravel. She had been careless, trusting men who didn't care for her, and in the end, it cost her more than she could have ever imagined. Faith, I'm afraid you've tested positive for HIV. It's important to start treatment as soon as possible, the doctor said. When she went for an HIV test, the doctor walks in, his face
highlifeng.com.
serious. He hands Faith the results. Her heart sinks as she reads the words HIV positive. The weight of the words hit her like a wave, crashing down on everything she had known. Faith didn't know what to do, who to turn to, or how to face the consequences of her action. Her life, once full of hope, now seemed shattered. Her heart ached, not just from the disease, but from the realization that she had lost herself somewhere along the way. She thought of her family, her mother, Mary, who had raised her with love and hope. She thought of her father, Aid, who had sent her away to become something great. Faith, you have so much potential. Just stay true to yourself. Don't lose sight of who you are. But now, sitting alone in her room, Faith felt as if she had betrayed everything her parents had taught her. She thought about the men she had let into her life: Michael, Richard, Daniel, each one a part of the puzzle that had broken her. Daniel, the last man she had been with, had promised her everything: a future, a family. But now all that remained was the life growing inside her, a life she didn't know how to protect. She went to Daniel's house but was thrown out after he heard she had HIV, and so did the other men do to her after. The road ahead will not be easy, but remember, the Lord is with you. You may have stumbled, but you are not beyond redemption. Seek help, seek healing, Pastor Mike said. Faith had fallen far, but the pastor's words gave her a glimpse of light, a path out of the darkness. It was time to face the consequences of her choices, but it was also time to heal. With every tear, there was a seed of change. Faith softly with tears. I've made mistakes. I've hurt myself and everyone who loves me, but I'm ready to change. Please forgive me. Mary, hugging Faith tightly. My daughter, there is nothing you can do that will make me stop loving you. You have to forgive yourself first. Let us walk this journey together. The journey would not be easy. Faith would have to confront her past, the consequences of her action, and the stigma of her disease. But with her family by her side, with the strength of her faith and the lesson learned from the pain, she began to rebuild her life. Faith had lost herself, but in
highlifeng.com.
finding her way back, she discovered a new strength, a strength that would carry her through the darkest times and into a future of hope, redemption, and love. I know this video taught you. Morally, please
highlifeng.com.
pay me back by subscribing to my channel. We post videos like this daily. Much love.